We are live. Hello, everyone from Deaf Section. We're in Las Vegas. My first time here. What about you?
Same here, same here. I was there 3 years ago, but no conference.
Okay. Now we're here for a conference, obviously, not to gamble. I'm Ondrej, but you know me, dev evangelist at Kontent.ai.
And my name is Ondrej as well. I'm a developer relations leader at Kontent.ai.
We're actually making it very easy for everyone that doesn't know us yet. And they all like the fact that we have the same name. It's easy to remember us.
On the other side, if you ask me if I've been mailing to the guys, I will say yes, even if it was you.
It's true. Yeah, it's true. Funny situations here in Las Vegas. But we just arrived at MGM Grand. If you guys are around and you want to visit our booth, it's booth number 402.
402, yeah.
But it's
Just
hard.
enter on the right side, just over the corner.
But it's hard to miss our nice roll up. That's the nicest thing in the hall, I think.
Of course.
And a lot of the nice swag. And now I know that it's hard for you to see that, but we'll share some photos on Twitter.
Yeah,
I think,
definitely.
and maybe
Check
on
out the
LinkedIn.
Twitter.
So overall, if you're in Las Vegas, make sure to show up. We'll give you something for your way back, and let's enjoy some nice chat about your projects and content management systems. Now, the important thing today is the development update, not us. So let's leave the rest for a vacation update, and let's start with what's new in the content space. And I think that the first thing that we can talk about is Matt Neal's article.
Yeah.
Was published actually in Hacker Noon.
Which is the nice platform. You can always get all the, let's say, quality content without the fluff. So it's really good to consume.
I know they used to publish me too.
Yeah, used to. You need to get there.
I gotta try more and allocate more time for written content. But this is about Matt's article.
Yeah.
Matt published an article about getting the latest content from the CDN. So content works in a way that the content delivery is decoupled from the content management application. And when there is a new content published, sometimes it takes a while to get to the CDN. So if you really want in your app to get the fresh content based on a webhook action, then Matt's article will actually tell you how to do that.
Yeah. Overall, it's more about the use case itself, because at the end of the day, the core is like to send just the HTML header or HTTP header, and that's it. But the core is the use case that you really need to think of what you want to.
Absolutely. Now, the next thing is a podcast by Conaverse or Conabos. It's called Conaverse.
Yeah.
Sorry, Akshay.
No pun intended.
Yeah, this is actually a piece of content that was recorded during the Horizons in New York, which was great fun. I really like that event.
Yeah.
I hope we can do it more than once a year. But Akshay and Matthew, they actually asked everyone on site what they thought about the space, the headless space, and where it's gonna go in the next year. It's only 13 minutes, but surprisingly a lot of content in there. And if you want to know us a bit more as a company, then I would say that this is a very good opportunity to meet a lot of roles that were present in Horizons. And of course, the recordings are coming soon.
Yeah. So if you miss the Horizons and you're waiting for the recordings, this is the good way to make a bridge between these two.
Absolutely. So thank you, Konabos, for doing that. And the next thing is actually also from Horizons. It's Brian McKeiver's presentation. And I gotta say, I love that presentation. I always love Brian's presentations because they are so refreshing. It's like, I don't know how to even describe it.
Yeah,
it's always so to the point.
Yeah.
And always funny. He always gets the right moment. I really like it. So his presentation was actually about the use of AI in content management. This seems to be like a lot of buzzwords around, but he actually created a custom element, and he wanted to show the practical examples of AI, and I loved it.
Yeah, and at the let's say half of the presentation, he showed a list of the interesting services that you can explore and take a look at, which is super useful because today everybody is doing AI, so you need to make a really good triage. So this thing might help you a bit. Yeah.
Sorry for the distractions. There is actually a car coming behind us. I hope that it's not going to run us over.
Hopefully.
Maybe we can do a video tour then.
Yeah. So if you want to take a look to the slides for Brian's presentation, they will be in the description of down below, and as well as there is also video that is auto-generated,
Oh yeah.
which looks like live. There are little glitches, but at the end of the day, if you need to make a really good quality video pretty quick with your text, I think it's a good way to try.
It's unbelievable. Like you just put in the right keywords and the sentences, and it really looks like someone made a professional video. Yeah, so it's really amazing what AI can do these days. So that's a Brian's article, available to look at. And the next thing, I think, is that the last thing from the content update?
Yes, that's it.
Nice.
Now it's my domain.
Now it's your domain. Perfect. So now I ask the questions. So I heard that there are some news on GitHub side. So
There
let's
are.
introduce them.
Yeah. Besides of us two going on the conferences, we still have a team of developer advocates and developer integrations engineers. They are continue working on the developer resources, and since we have been migrating GitHub organization to the other one, Kontent.ai, we wanted to improve the developer resources that are covering the GitHub itself. So if you're using GitHub or the repositories, or even you are a creator of the GitHub repositories related to Kontent.ai, you can get all the relative respective information around that on the new GitHub pages, which is content-ai.github.io. It's a fresh new look. It's coherent with the branding guidelines. It has a search, and it's even responsive on your mobile phone, so you can take a look and read through the tips, tagging, and best practices we have created and put together during the time that we are basically maintaining the GitHub organization.
So what about people that are working with the repositories, like custom elements and those things? Does something change for them with this change?
Yeah, basically there is one new big thing, and this is the topic or tagging. We try to make the repositories more accessible, because I know many of my colleagues, I know many of the members of the communities that have been creating the repositories all over the GitHub. So we want to list them all together, and we decided to use a GitHub embedded feature called topics. So if you want to, and again, the link will be in below with the exact fields. But if you have a content-related repository, you just take it content-ai. If it's a tool, it's a content-ai-tool. If it's a sample application, content-ai-sample. And if you have an example integration or working integration, it's content-ai-integration. Again, I will send a link to the resource that will list all three of them, actually 4 of them, on the YouTube video description.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. To kind of make it all together and
you don't want to do it
unified.
manually,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That's good. That's good. Cool. What about some other updates?
Yeah. Last thing that we just released is a Vue.js sample application. We had a Vue.js application for quite some time, but now we upgraded into the Vue.js 3. So it's using composition API, it's using embedded TypeScript generation, everything that you would need in the modern Jamstack development. The only thing that is coming is README, because the README also just contains the general information, how you use Vue.js, but no actual examples with the links to the actual repository, so you can test it out and even read about it.
Nice. That sounds really good, and I really like to see that we do invest in a Vue a bit more, because we've done a lot of JavaScript, React, TypeScript conferences, but maybe we can invest into the Vue.js space as well, because I know a bunch of projects that already use Vue.js. And I personally, like before the composition API, I don't know anything about that, but before, Vue was actually my favorite framework. So really nice to see with the Next. Is it Next? It's Next, right?
Yeah.
With Next 3 actually coming out of beta, it's in production right now. I think there's a lot of opportunities for Vue developers to actually use content and be happy about
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
And if you're a Vue.js fan, you can always reach us and tell us about your project on Discord, right?
Yeah, of course. So that's a nice call to action, actually, at this point. So yeah, if you're not on our Discord yet, then make sure to subscribe. We'll put the link to to Discord down to the video description. Man, it's 10 minutes and I'm already losing my voice skills. Okay, and I think that wraps up this update. We'll bring you more updates from the conference as it starts tomorrow. So today is actually a setup day,
Yeah.
But we'll make sure to keep you updated, and we hope to see you around.
Yeah, just follow Ondrej on Ondrabas handle or on the Kontent.ai, and you will see all the updates.
All right, thank you. See you there. Bye.
Bye.